Morning.
Boy, I know it ain't that early in the morning. Today we're going to be actually making some moves. That we've been looking at things in the police station for quite some time. And right now we're going to be moving one of the people into maternal affairs that we feel have one of the highest, I would say, means of integrity, leadership, and somebody we know that can get the job done. And as you see with Mount Vernon, everything I've said was about getting to work and getting the job done. So we want to make sure that we have a person who is going to be able to investigate a lot of things and matters in the police station that is very, very questionable. So at this time, I'm going to just step to the side and have Commissioner Harris say a few words about that.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. As you all may know, the past few weeks and a couple of months have been a trying time for the city of Mount Vernon, including the men and women of the city of Mount Vernon Police Department. And during that time, I know personally that I experienced some unfortunate incidents during that time period. But I want to reiterate that the men and women of the Mount Vernon Police Department through all of this have maintained their professionalism. At no time was public safety ever compromised. But during my return, I've uncovered some things that I'm not happy about, I'm very disappointed in, and we are addressing it. And one of the moves that I decided to make is adding more members to our internal affairs unit. Also, we have reached out to the Public Integrity Bureau of the Westchester County District Attorney's Office, the Attorney General's, New York State Attorney General Public Integrity Bureau, and also the New York State Comptroller's Office to address waste, fraud, and abuse. So we will be partnering with other public integrity bureaus to address some concerns that I have in the police department. And my main priority at this time is to restore the public's trust in the city's police department. That can never be compromised. I'm surrounded by men and women of the police department now because I want them here, because I want them to realize, and the public to realize, that they are out there every day doing a job to protect this city. And people need to trust them. And I need to trust the people that work in this department. And if there are people in this department that are compromising their integrity and or breaking laws, they're going to be held accountable. And I need people around me, especially in my internal affairs division, that will be able to do their job effectively and without any fear of retaliation or interference. So that's why the mayor and I has chosen to invest more into the public integrity units and our internal affairs unit. We are taking waste, fraud, and abuse very seriously. One of the major issues that have come up is the abuse of overtime. The abuse of overtime affects everyone, especially the taxpayers of our city. We should never be abusing overtime. Overtime is not a means to pad a pension. It's not a means to line your pockets. That's not going to happen under my watch. So I'm open for questions at this time.
What's the city?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, man. So I talked about the personnel that I'm bringing in to the internal affairs unit that's going to be working with the other agencies. And the person that we selected is Lieutenant Stephen Sexton, and he's here to my right. And Lieutenant Sexton's career, he's been a member of the police department for 15 years. He served in several capacities in the department, in the patrol division, in the detective division, emergency services, and he's had a distinguished career. He's attended leadership courses with the IACP and FBI, and He's a product of this city. He's a son of the city of Mount Vernon, and his heart is in the city, and his heart is with this department. And that's what I need. He's someone that I trust. I emphasize that. He is someone that I trust. And based on my experiences here, I'm going to tell you, I need to surround myself with people that I trust. And he is one of them. Thank you. 10 seconds, you can have it.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Mayor Wallace, Commissioner Harris, thank you for the opportunity to serve in this capacity. And as the mayor said, I'm ready to get to work. I'm sorry, and our Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner gave order. Thank you.
So I'm opening up to questions at this time.
What specifically is the issue regarding overtime and how much over budgeted are you for this year and for last year?
Well, I don't have the exact numbers. I'm not going to quote those right now, but it's extremely high compared to last year. And some of the concerns, yes, in millions. Yeah. But I don't have the exact numbers with me right now. But it's concerning, and it's an issue that is being addressed, and not just internally but externally. When I say externally, by other agencies are assisting with this matter.
And with the millions, are you talking about millions over budget or millions in overtime?
Millions in overtime, and also over budget.
And over budget.
Yes.
You know, with a new lieutenant coming into this new position, obviously, unfortunately, there's been a lot of drama. With you coming in, how do you plan to combat that? Do you expect there to be drama? How are you going to make this a smooth transition?
Drama as far as what?
Just any pushback from people. I mean, you had pushback. You had to work out of a diner for a while. Do you expect any pushback? Do you think people are behind you now?
Well, I expect pushback from people that lack integrity or have concerns of they were doing or involved in wrongdoing or supported wrongdoing. Those are the people that should be having concerns. So within the police department, I just want to emphasize that we enforce laws. We took an oath to support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and the City Charter. We enforce laws. And how can the public trust us if we can't enforce laws on our own? And that's the biggest issue. We have to restore and maintain our integrity and our image in the community and in the law enforcement community. If our image is that we have corruption or we have personnel that have compromised in integrity, we have several partnerships with federal partners, state partners, county partners. And if they don't trust us, then we compromise investigations, and other agencies won't want to work with us. So we have to restore our image. And unfortunately, our image has been tarnished.
With the investigations that are going on, with the overtime and budget, you mentioned possible fraud. Do you have a timeline for when the investigation will come out, when people will start to be held accountable? Or are they just beginning?
No, I don't have a timeline on the investigation because, as you know, that this is even more sensitive. This is not an investigation with the public. You have to realize that this is including law enforcement officers, and we have to maintain the integrity of the investigation. And one thing that I will say that you will probably see the closure or knowing when those investigations are coming to end. When you see joint statements with the police department and maybe the Attorney General's office or the Westchester County District Attorney's office, or when you see a spike in retirements.
And I just want to confirm that when you said, are you investigating any fraud within the department other than overtime?
No, not at this time. And we're going to put out information soon on mechanisms for people, for the public to report, not just the public, but city employees, police officers, and the public to report corruption, to report waste, fraud, and abuse. So we have to put that information out and put out the mechanisms for people to report this information. So at the end of the day, to just conclude this, myself and my administration, and including the mayor and his administration, which I'm a part of, we have a zero tolerance for waste, fraud, and abuse, and we have to address it because at the end of the day, it's about our service to the community and to the taxpayers. Because at the end of the day, that's who's losing.
Just on a sidebar, in the future, can we start our meetings, our press conference on time so that, folks who have to go somewhere, can do that at that time?
Well, this isn't the norm. I will start off by apologizing for the delay of the press conference, but this is not the norm. So don't expect this to be the norm for us to do this. Unfortunately, we just have to have some discussion on some things. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I thank everybody for coming out. I thank the men and women of the police department for your support. And this is going to be a journey, but we're going to take it together. All right. Have a blessed day.